Okay, Friday morning in the kingdom, and we're both hurting, the staff and I. That was a big day yesterday, climbing up and down and throwing that drill rod around or drill pipe. I don't know what we were thinking. It's a good thing vodka was supporting us. All right, this morning we woke up to minus 10 Celsius, but feels like minus 18. I noticed a slight breeze there, and I got the flags mixed up yesterday. I blame the vodka. Okay, on the yo-yo scale, plus 14. But feels like 0. So it's not freezing, because their freezing is 32 or something, isn't it? I don't know. I'm all confused. I can't understand that. All right. It must be freezing, because I'm freezing out here. So it's got to be freezing. Oh, my. Let's have a drink. All right. So the flags are having fun. Just look at them go. All right. Let's scroll this way to see no sun. I am hurting. I don't know why. But I figure we'll be done this project or have it all enclosed in 1 week's time. Sunday to Sunday, just like the asshole boss wanted. Ooh, that's a breeze. It's cold. All right, just look at those rafters. They look good from afar, but far from good. Isn't that unreal? Okay, look at the wood smoke coming out of the chimney. Hopefully that might be the last fire in that chimney, because then we'll be in the new part here, heating the whole shop up, and I won't have to bend over this morning trying to get the fire going and throwing wood in it. Oh, that was hard on the back, but that's okay. I'll have some more coffee and some vodka and I will survive. All right, let's scroll this way. Oh, what a mess. We got it running low on wood. We might have to run the 41 Chevy to get some more wood when the staff arrives this afternoon. We're not sure. And Johnny emailed yesterday or whatever. I forgot to email him back, but he's bringing the beer today. The staff will get us a fresh case. I don't know what for, because we're drinking vodka to take the pain away. Oh, this is unreal. I think this is one of the craziest things I've done, next to saying I do. Oh, wait. Yeah, that was expensive. Okay. But I still will have the shop extension, not like when I said I don't, or she said I don't. Oh, well. All right. We just about made the full rotation. All right. The flags are looking good, and this stick is too heavy. I better go. Here comes the boss. Okay, just spent an hour gathering up. We got the wheelbarrow full, and we got the hinges for the doors. Yes, these are hinges used on the underground head frame in a mine. The timbers go up and down. This is so you can open the timber to remove the ore skipper or whatever it's called. So these are beautiful hinges, well made, well designed, and they're going to be our door hinges. Okay, I had the mini hoe out, so I gathered up some more pipes for the cross beam thingy-me-bobs up here. So somebody can't count. We did every second one, so let's do every one now. Then we have a ceiling or a roof we can walk on, okay? And we also brought the beam up to raise the wood stove, because I'm hoping today to have the doors or this part enclosed, so then I can heat in this area and be warm. And we brought the top part of the tank for making the stove top. We'll make the stove in the shop a double barrel, as they call it, but we'll be using this stove here from the staff's house to heat this part while we work on improving the stove. Okay, one thing about living remote or whatever, you got these people on the internet, they're saying, oh, get a shipping container, make it into your home, okay? We have 2 shipping containers, both we're insulated, we're down to 1, okay? So there it is there, and we'll show you what it's like if you want to live in a shipping container. I'll see if I have enough talent today. I'm hurting. Okay. So to live in a shipping container, you got to build walls on the inside. You spray foam the crap out of it, and look at all the frost, right? Steel, no matter what you do, conducts frost, all right? So remember those aluminum windows in the 1960s and 70s that were supposed to be great? I remember them as a kid. You can't open them. They were frosted up. So this is what I think of everybody that wants to live in a shipping container, live remote, and live happily ever after. Well, you're smoking the drapes, all right? This is reality. This crap doesn't work. You're better off building a wooden building and living that way, and it's heating cheap and everything like that. All right, let's get to work. Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom, and I got those pipes lifted up by myself. Yes, I'm Hercules. Oh, my back hurts. And I made a mistake again for the first time in my life. I grabbed the wrong tank. It's a good thing I put it beside the wood stove over there, so I knew it was way too large. So this will be the second barrel tank on the wood stove. And over here, I cut up the wood to fill out the time card for ending at lunchtime. So the skill saw had no problems. That'll burn nicely in the wood stove. All right, let's go have some lunch. Okay, after lunch in the kingdom and it turned nasty, of course, I was up the ladder. Yes, I was up the ladder trying to weld these pipes, the cross pipes, onto the rafters to keep everything together in theory. And then it got windy and nasty, like a blizzard in Saskatchewan or Wyoming if you're from the USA. All right, but it's done. Now we can lift some tin up there, move the welding sleigh, and get rid of that trailer inside because we need to move the door back. Okay, I don't have staff yet, so I used the loader to put the tin up. Yes, and I had the safety block on. You know, see there's the safety block. Safety first at the end of the world here. Okay, we have no money for plywood, no money for screws, no money for anything, but we have vodka to take the pain away. Yes, I'm hurting. Okay, so I decided that all that tin underneath the van trailers laying flat can lay flat up here. So it'll be indoor storage. All right, so this will be the ceiling to get us started. All right, I'll climb the ladder and then restart the film because the oohs, ahs, and ooh, trying to climb the ladder wouldn't be appropriate. Okay, the tin became multi-layers and I put the short drill pipe on top so that maybe the wind doesn't blow it away until we get the sheets on the roof here. But the main thing is we got it enclosed. Now it can snow, now it can get nasty like it is, and we can work inside. But this tin up here shouldn't take long. We just got to weld the angle iron at the back there. Oh, can't reach that far anymore, vodka. Okay, all right, so we'll have to do that, but we should get a nice overhang and we can put insulation and stuff here. I don't know what that's called, a heel or a kick or something on the rafter. Who cares? We got to stay warm. All right, let's get down off the ladder before I fall down.
Friday morning in WHO-ville, and it's just after 9 a.m. and as you can see, it's snowing. I'm running a little late heading off to work since we had such a late night in the kingdom putting up all the rafters. I'm dragging my butt today, that's for sure. Now let's get on over to work. Coffee time, and I just got off work. I was supposed to get off at 2, but I decided to stay an extra hour to get some stuff done. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, then get the quad out and go to the kingdom. 3:30 and I got the quad out. Time to head on over to the kingdom. As you can see, it started to snow again. It's been snowing on and off all day as well. I'm not sure what my dad's doing in the kingdom. I know he gathered some more materials for the new attachment, and I think he did the ceiling and a few other things. Let's go find out. Just got to the kingdom. It looks like my dad has the one door off already. Now it's time to head on down and give him a hand. Looks like my dad got a lot done. He pulled the door off the shop and dragged it all the way out here and put it up himself, the old guy. Now he needs my help with a few loose ends. He even got the ceiling put up, as you can see right here. And I'll walk in and show you guys. Look at that. Now he's got to show some pink fiber insulation on the side to seal it up. Then he's going to tarp the door here. That way he still has 2 separate areas. Plus we got a new wood stove coming in. Look at that. We got the door up in place and we just screw nailed it in temporary here. That way my dad can get some measurements. Now we're going to throw a couple ratchet straps over the top on the roof here. That way these tin don't go flying off when the wind picks up. Just threw all the ratchet straps over. We ended up using 6. There's 3 on this side and 3 on the other side, and they are connected up at the top. My dad just climbed up there to connect them all. Now we are going to strap them onto the bottom of the tin here, just to keep the roof from flying off. Just got all the straps tightened, as you can see here. Hopefully the roof doesn't fall off now when the wind picks up. If not, all this stuff will land in the Wizard of Oz. Looks like my dad had great fun while I was at work today to get the door off the shop here before the hinges all ripped off, because they weren't really that good or anything. They were just some cheap hinges that we recycled. Thankfully we took the door off before it fell off, but my dad had to dig away a bunch of dirt here. That way he could actually open the door to get it off. And I'll walk over here and show you guys the hinges. As you can see here, this was just a temporary solution for the moment when we put the door on the shop, and they were actually pulling off. I'm not sure if you can actually see in there, but they were completely pulling off from the wall here. That's not good.
Now my dad's going to attempt to take the door off here. I'm not 100% sure how he's going to do it since the hinges are kind of in the wall on the other side there by where he's standing. So I think he's just going to cut it off. We need about 6 feet for out here, and this will just be temporary until we build an actual door out there. It's just to get this all nice and sealed in. And while he's doing this, I'm going to go over to the van trailer and get some pink insulation. Look how rotten that is on the top. Those nails are coming out pretty easy. As I say that, he can't get the nails out now. Now I'm down at the van trailer here, gonna hop inside and grab some insulation. Good thing I brought the little trailer back and I don't have it in WHO-ville, or else I would have had to run home and go grab it. It worked out perfectly. Now let's fill up the trailer and head back to the shop. Just came back up to the shop and I got the insulation there. As you can see, we're going to be stuffing it all into the corners on the inside of the rafters here and stuff, just so it seals it in properly before we put the rest of the roof on. I think I have to run back to my house to go get the insulation that I took there the other day, because we can't get into the other crate with the insulation in it because somebody put a pallet on top. So once we get all this stuffed in the holes, I'm going to go back and go grab my 2 bags. Didn't have to cut off the got the other door up. As you can see here, it's just tacked in for the moment. This is only temporary. We'll be building a proper door for it as well, but as long as it's up, that's all that matters. A lot darker in here now with all the insulation in the holes. As you can see, we'll be putting insulation up in there as well. And then we're going to take core box lids and screw them on the bottom and on the side here, since that has a pretty big gap to fill in. Now I'm going to head on into WHO-ville and go grab a couple bags of my insulation. Just finished loading all the insulation into the quad trailer. There's about 2 bags there. I was going to use it for the wall in my bedroom and a few other things around the house, plus to fill in my windows and stuff, because I have to plastic those as well. But the attachment for the shop is more important, so I can always get insulation later. 6 o'clock and we're slowly running out of daylight, but look at that sunset. Wow, it sure is orange out there. My dad being colorblind, I don't think he'd be able to see what this is. Now it's time to head on over to the shop and finish up. A little dark now that my dad has the tarp up, but while I was gone, he closed off the whole bottom here. You can't see outside anymore. We just used some core box lids, and then there's some old pants and stuff in the bottom just to keep the coolness out. And then we even did the top as well. As you can see, I'll get a better video from the outside. I have my dad standing here holding the tarp open just so I could record this for you guys. My dad got the tarp up, as you can see here. It's just to keep most of the warmth in the shop and everything doesn't go out there. We almost had enough. Look how close we are to this tarp being full length. So my dad's going to run over and grab a small little tarp, and then we'll just drape it down here for now. But once this is completely done, these tarps will come off and there'll be one big open area. I think he's coughing and dying in the background. I don't know if you guys heard that, but he says he needs vodka. He's getting about that time where he can quit and have some drinks. Since we're done with the quad trailer, I put it back in the skidoo shed here. Man, I can't wait to get my skidoos out. We got my Polaris on this side and my trusty Yami over here. Too bad you can't see him because it's pretty dark in here. Looks like the one and only tarp that he grabbed out of the whole pile has a bunch of holes in it. As you can see on the bottom here, it's pretty holy. I don't think it's the right size either. We have like 20 tarps and he grabs the one with all the holes. Now my dad's dragging up the pallets here on the side for firewood, and I'm filling up the wheelbarrow, which I do every day it seems, because this kindling and small stuff doesn't last very long. Then we're going to get on the loader and move the welding sleigh back in front of the shop. Got all the firewood in the wheelbarrow and brought into the shop and put it right beside the wood stove here. This wood stove will be getting moved into the attachment. That way it's over there and my dad won't trip and fall in the corner here, because you never know with his age that could happen. Now we're going to go out and move the welding sleigh. While I was filling the wheelbarrow, my dad came over here with the loader and got hooked up to the welding sleigh. Now he's going to attempt to back it up to the shop. Now that we are done with the loader, my dad can put it away. And that pallet right there is the dog bed. They like to sleep on that every night. They have their little blankie and some carpet there as well.
I'm sore.
In that last video of my dad putting the loader away, you guys actually got to see him without his big glasses on. That is very rare because he always wears them, but it was getting pretty dark and he forgot to put them on, so we're just going to leave that in the video and you guys actually get to see him. Almost forgot to give you guys a little video. As you can see on the top here, my dad put some core box lids to seal it up and square it off, and then we have on the bottom here as well, everything's up on blocks because this is just temporary. Now my dad's going to do his end of day, which means we are done. Actually, still kind of daylight out here as well, so that's pretty good. Now it's time to head on inside, grab my dog treats, and go home.
7 o'clock and I just got back from the kingdom. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's -8 degrees Celsius, which is 17 degrees Fahrenheit. And on the bottom there we have the feels like, but mine's not working for some reason today. Now it's time to head inside and let the dogs out. Then I have to send all the videos to my dad and end my day.
All right, we're done for the day. I just about killed myself, but we got what we wanted done. The roof or ceiling's on, tie strap down in case it gets windy. The doors are there. Now we can figure out the missing door we need and the hinges. All right, so let's scroll this way and see what the flags are doing. Oh my, they're kind of, the wind died down, which is kind of nice. All right, I've had enough. Let's go walk the dogs, drink more vodka to take the pain away. Oh yeah, and make a video. Talk to you later.